I am Skyler.
And I'm Amber from some Cushion Cosplay, and today we are watching Breaking Bad,
Episode 2. The Cat's in the Bag. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But it looks like the third episode's title has a link to the second one, and the bag's in the river. Interesting. Anyway, first episode we discovered our first character, Walter White,
and Jesse.
We learned how to pity him correctly, because damn, this guy's life is terrible. Well, it's not terrible. I mean, he has a loving wife, he has a very adorable son, he's gonna have a baby soon, but he has also lung cancer and no money to pay for the chemo, or to pay for the baby coming, or to, you know,
everything.
I think he's the kind of character who was being played with a lot. Like, people were taking advantage of him and they don't respect him because he doesn't really have a backbone. But now that he's actually found a way to be in his environment, chemistry, and he's found a guy who knows about, you know, making a lot of money through making meth. And that guy actually, I think he respects him, or he's starting to respect him because he thinks what he does is art.
It's art!
And yeah, the teacher is not above, you know, killing people and then doing crazy things to...
Well, it was them or them, so...
But yeah, I think Jesse's starting to respect him a little. And he was his teacher, so there's this relationship too. But yeah, now that he started to do that, he speaks a little more for himself. Like, he defended his son, and he came back and he had sex with his wife, and he actually took control of the situation, and it was a complete contrast to the beginning of the episode where he was just going through life and he didn't, you know, care about anything that was happening.
It was so sad.
Kinda. So, yeah. So, he needs money, and he didn't say anything to his wife, so I don't think he's gonna say it in episode 2, but he should really...
Hi, honey. Oh, you know about a financial problem? Well, it's completely over now because I'm cooking meth. We have tons of money now.
No, but I mean, he should at least tell her about the cancer.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not gonna affect her.
Sorry, guys.
It's gonna affect her eventually, and sooner than he might think. Sooner than he might think, because I mean, if he doesn't pay for chemo, or if he doesn't take chemo, he could be gone in a couple months, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, with that said, let's watch episode 2, The Cat's in the Bag.
Let's watch it, guys. Yep,
they're dead.
Just up over here. You're gonna flood it, man. I'm not gonna flood it. She is not going to flood, all right? We're just gonna stay positive, right? We're gonna clean up this mess. Start. After we finish cleaning up this mess, we will go our separate ways. Our paths will never cross. And we will tell this to no one.
Yeah, don't think so.
Yeah! Oh no.
Oh. They're not dead! Or at least one of them isn't. We know he's eventually gonna go back to his house and have sex with his wife.
I really don't appreciate these sales calls.
Well, too bad, man, because guess what? He's still not dead. I went and put my ear to the RV. I can hear him, like, rolling around in there, all right?
We'll be there after school.
After school? Are you shitting me? Ditch it, man. Call in sick.
Listen, that is just not going to work for me. I'm not interested in that at all. And I would appreciate it if you don't call here.
I mean, his wife is not dumb. She knows something's up.
Yo, 148, 3 to the 3 to the 6 to the 9, representing the ABQ. What up, biatch?
What up, biatch?
Thalidomide. The right-handed isomer of the drug thalidomide is a perfectly fine, good medicine to give to a pregnant woman to prevent morning sickness, but make the mistake of giving that same pregnant woman the left-handed isomer of the drug thalidomide. And her child will be born with horrible birth defects. Yes, Ben?
Is this gonna be on the murder?
He's stressed out.
Is this gonna be on the midterm?
He's hearing murder. He's thinking about the bodies. He just killed people. He's losing it. Uh-oh. But I mean, at the core level, he's not the type of person who does that. We know it. We mentioned it last episode. And now he's planning on killing the other guy.
Oh no.
He's right there! Run him over!
He's gonna run him over.
But he needs to do something.
Hey, you. Hey, listen.
Ow.
Oh, God.
Good thing that no one's paying attention. See, she's not dumb. She even has the address. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, he's so dumb.
No wonder he got caught.
He's a distributor, right? He's a businessman. He's a man of business. It would therefore seem to follow that he is capable of acting out of mutual self-interest. Yes?
Yeah, but you just killed his cousin.
What? Do you think he is capable of listening to reason?
You mean like Dear Crazy 8, hey, listen, if I let you go, will you promise not to come back and waste my entire family? No Colombian neckties? You mean that kind of reason? Nah, man, I can't say as I have high fucking hopes where that's concerned.
And you almost killed him too. I mean, he's gonna come back.
Well, you gotta do something.
We have got to do something, and I am open to suggestions.
Man, okay, this whole thing was your...
Don't you dare put that on me. You brought those guys out there. This is your responsibility.
Like I came to you begging to cook meth. Oh, hey, nerdiest old dude I know, you want to come cook Crystal? Please. I'd ask my diaper-wearing granny, but her wheelchair wouldn't fit in the RV.
Hey, Grandma, you wanna help me cook meth?
Yeah, sure, honey.
We have got a body in that RV, and it's getting warmer outside. Understand? We've got to do something about that soon, and in a way that no one will ever find it. Now that
I wonder if what he taught his class this episode is gonna come back.
It seems to me that our best course of action would be chemical disincorporation. Dissolving in strong acid.
Oh,
No evidence.
you're hardcore.
Well, who's gonna do that? And don't look at me.
We are in this 50-50, okay?
You just wanted to cook meth.
I guess the only other...
One of them disintegrate a body, and the other one kills another one.
In a scenario like this, I don't suppose it is bad form to just flip a coin.
It's funny though, because they're so not killers. So to see them go through that.
But here's the thing. They can let him live and feels that he's gonna come back at them and try to kill them again.
They're between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, jeez.
Like, he's not a killer. It's basically if any one of us ended up in this situation, how would we react, you know? Pretty much like this. We don't want to do it, we don't know the way to do it, and it's not in his character to do it.
Don't use the gun, it's gonna do so much nose.
But the other two ways are way too personal. Someone asked me once, well, in Until Dawn, what are you more afraid of, the knife or the gun? Even if the gun, it's like a certain way of dying, the knife is way too close and personal. For someone to go at you with a knife or a hammer, damn.
He's gonna keep him alive.
He can't do it. What if he makes a mistake? Well, what if he makes a mistake and one of these is not water but like chemicals? If he ends up using it.
So what'd you end up buying?
Nothing. No store in town sells a plastic bin big enough for a body.
I suppose you could buy 2 bins. Legs in one, torso in the other.
God. So, how'd it go?
I gave him a sandwich.
Look, stay away from him. He's awake.
He's eating.
Hey man, we flipped a coin!
True.
We flipped a coin!
God, can I tell you that's exactly what I was hoping?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You remember you said that when she's 16 and starts dating. Looking fabulous. Let me see if they're done with the blood sugar, then we'll get you out of here. I'll be right back.
That's the sad part.
Who is Jesse Pinkman?
He sells me pot.
He sells you pot.
But I love you. Nothing about that has changed. Nothing ever will. So right now, what I need is for you to climb down out of my ass. Can you do that? Will you do that for me, honey?
Pardon me?
Please.
Okay, you're sleeping on the couch this night. Holy shit.
Oh.
Holy shit. I was about to say, again, it's surprising that no one's paying attention.
Excuse me? Excuse me? You? Yes, you. May I talk to you?
Oh, she opened the fucking gate!
Whoa, hey, this is private property.
My name is Skyler White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo.
Yo.
Uh-huh. He told me everything.
Seriously?
Well, help me out with the body then.
And just so you know, do not sell marijuana to my husband.
Okay.
I mean it. Don't call our house again. You stay away from him. Not that it's any of my business, but you might want to consider a different line of work.
Okay.
Really? Well, at least she cared enough to propose, or to at least give advice.
Well, he's a young man. He
Yeah.
can do other stuff with his life.
And I mean, she has a son.
She's a mother at heart.
Yeah,
so-
exactly. The stress level might be there.
In the bathtub, maybe? Oh!
So, it's been really amazing. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I was dreamt about, I don't know, melting bodies.
He's gonna come out of this fucked up.
Your freaking wife told me when she was here all up in my shit. Yeah, that's right. She almost caught me moving Emilio. Good job in wearing the pants in the family. And why'd you go and tell her I was selling you weed?
Because somehow it seemed preferable to admitting that I cooked crystal meth and killed a man. What do you mean, bathtub?
You know, that's another thing. Why you got me running around town trying to find some stupid piece of plastic when I have a perfectly good tub I can use?
Not a good idea. It's gonna leak. Pierce the... Yep.
Oh no, that's worse.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Ugh, 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 ugh.
I thought it was gonna leak. Fuck.
You're gonna clean that up,
But how?
dude.
It's full of acid. With what are they gonna clean that out? And now he has a freaking hole in his ceiling. And God knows what's gonna happen if the police gets in his
Oh
house.
my god, they're gonna find the mask.
Yep. What is that gonna bring?
You got DNA on it.
Yeah, but I mean, I have a gas mask because I wanted to buy one for a video. Unless there's like particles of stuff in it. Okay. I really hope there's nothing left in that mask. Oh shit, okay. So that was episode 2, Cats in a Bag.
I can see why episode
Interesting.
3 is gonna be the rest of that episode because they still got the other guy to deal with. And
now they have a hole in the ceiling and there's blood and
gore
human matter everywhere.
Ugh. Ugh.
And I mean, it's... Anyone gets in the house with like a UV light, a black light or something, or anyone, you know, tries to investigate just a little bit, and they're gonna find everything everywhere, even if you clean it up.
Well, unless you clean it with
Acid?
Not acid. What is it again?
Jeez, I don't know. Bleach! Sorry,
Sorry,
you.
you use bleach and gonna clean everything.
You think?
Yeah.
Maybe. What I find very interesting is that you have these two characters who are so not... Like, you're gonna see in TV shows, people kill left and right and they don't care and they leave that behind. But now in this show, we're taking the time to deal with the consequences of their actions. And they are not killers. They wanted to do, you know, they wanted to make meth, they wanted to make money, but they're not killers. So it's very interesting to see how they react to a situation like that. And yes, I mean, they've seen TV shows, they've watched TV long enough to have these crazy ideas. We could, you know, sew the body in half, saw the body in half and put one half of it in one basket and the other in the other, and dissolve them because we want to get rid of the bodies, and then you have the reaction, same as us, because we might not make meth, but we're not killers either, so we react and we relate to what they're going through right now. Everyone who would be put in this situation and who doesn't, you know, have any, what's the word, urge to kill or something, would react in this way. You don't want to kill someone who's alive. He ends up feeding him. I think it's genius. I like that they are taking the time to deal with the issue and the consequences.
Well, that is good building characters development. I guess.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know
Not right yet.
I don't know where they're gonna end up. Maybe one day they're gonna be like so used to this that they're gonna be able to kill people without thinking about it. But for now, I think it's interesting that they don't.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm fearing most.
Fearing?
Yeah, like with what's going on, and I think I know that's gonna get worse because let's face it, they're gonna cook meth, sell drugs.
Right now, meth is not their worst problem.
Yeah, but now they dissolve the body, they need to kill another one because he's a witness and he can go against them. There's two ways. It's gonna change them completely. They cannot stay like the way they are with what's going on. They can go in a really bad after it. They need to cope with it. Or it's gonna
English is hard today. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What I want to say is, maybe both of them or one of them is gonna go downhill really fast.
They are already going downhill. They had to kill someone, and now they have to deal with the problem. And every time they try to deal with it, it goes worse. And now you've got this kid who found the mask. I don't know where this is going to lead. Is she going to bring the mask back? Is she going to react to a substance that is still in the mask?
Please no.
If she ends up at the hospital, or if she brings the mask back, maybe they can find out that, well, there's something in the mask that's going to, raise awareness, and people are going to start looking. If they start looking, well, the other two are going to be even more stressed. And with all the shit they have to deal with, this is going to be very bad. But this is not the only season of the show. So I'm not expecting for them to be caught just yet. But if they don't get caught, or if they're not on the run soon, I'm at least expecting the wife to keep, feeling bad about what's happening. Because, the more he is stressed, the more he acts out of character at home. And it didn't take long for her to, suspect that something was going on. Now Jesse was able to, say, well, I'm not going to do anything with him again. But they still deal with each other. So if she finds out that he still meets with her husband, shit's going to hit the fan. She's going to be mad.
She knows where he lives.
And he cannot go do his usual job without thinking about what he has to do after. And he's starting to act weirdly, like he's saying stuff without thinking. He's hearing things without realizing that it's messing with his life. And eventually he's going to say or do something, and people are going to know that something's wrong. So stress levels are going to go up, 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 up. I'm really wondering how they're going to deal with this, and what they're going to do with the guy who's alive in the basement. Both of them, they're not killers.
Do you think they're going to keep him alive in the basement and try to bring him to their side?
How can you trust him?
Or they're going to just keep him chained to the...
No, they can't. Especially if eventually people are going to start looking into this. Because, it's one thing to be arrested because you make meth. It's another to be arrested because you killed two people. Yeah. Or you killed one person, you tried to dissolve his body, and then you kept another one prisoner in your basement after trying to kill him.
Fudge.
It's very interesting.
Worse.
They're not wasting any time, and I like the fact that even though, like I said last episode, even though what they're doing is wrong, the fact that these characters, especially Walter, he's such... Well, I was about to say he's such a nice man, but he's an ordinary man, He's like an everyday man. So it's so easy to feel pity for him, to feel sad about what he's going through, and to relate to what happens in his life, like new baby, wife, kid, and... even the teacher's job that doesn't pay enough, him having a second job. We can relate to this. Mm-hmm. So it makes us feel bad for him when he goes through all of that, even though it's bad what's happening.
What I find funny though, it's because you said it, Walter White is an ordinary man. Mm-hmm. But even though, if you look at Jesse, he was the guy in the drug world doing meth, selling and smoking weed. But when both of them are facing difficult situation, Walter is the one facing it with a cold face, proposing a harsh solution, and Jesse is the one that is shitting himself.
Walter is also reacting the same as Jesse, we gotta say
he had more cold than Jesse.
Yeah, no,
case.
it's not this. I don't think it's that he's more cold. I think it's because he knows so much about chemistry that he's trying to see it on a chemistry level. He's trying to see it with a scientist's eye.
To detach
You've got
himself from it?
a mass. You've got a mass that you need to make disappear. Well, the obvious choice would be to dissolve it. See? But when he had to kill the guy in the basement, he couldn't. He ended up, giving him food and a bucket and hand sanitizer
and paper towel.
He's not cold. He's just trying to look at the situation with a chemist with a scientist's eye. This is chemistry for him. If he does not look at it the chemistry way, he's gonna flip a switch, which is what he's starting to do at school.
Well, what would be the chemistry way to end the life of a guy in your basement?
Well, I thought maybe he was the fact that he mentioned that sometimes if you don't pay attention, you can give like the right hand drug to a pregnant woman, it's gonna be okay. But if you give her the left hand drug, she's gonna have a baby with defects and stuff. I thought this was maybe gonna come back and maybe be the way.
We still got episode 3.
And then 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. So yeah. With that said, let's see what happens in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching this with us. If you want to see the next episode right now, it is up on Patreon. The link is down below. And if not, we're going to see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.